Yo, what's good everyone, it's ChaseX here. Today giving you guys our HBA Havoc Battle Association Season 1 Week 2 match against Gran, a replacement coach for some team. I really don't remember. But I am making this last second, so I am not going to have a team builder. Rather, I'm going to just make this easy for myself, give you guys a rundown on my team, and we'll just go with the match. So other than that, let's get right into this. As you guys can see, our opponent Gran has brought Zapdos, Donphan, Scizor, Decidueye, Dragonite, and Electros, whereas we brought a I want to say Rocky MZ, Trick Room, Stack Attacka, Bulky Latias with HP Fire for Scizor. I want to say either Bandit or Scarf Staraptor, Bulky Stunfisk with Foul Play, Discharge, Toxic, and Rocks, Wakanberry, Manaphy with Tail Glow. Pretty defensive, and then we got Mega Camerupt, which I think is our Stealth Rocker. So other than that, let's get right into this. Not gonna waste any time because I need to upload this soon. But other than that, we're gonna go ahead. These are the Zapdos. I'm gonna leave with my Manaphy, and at this point, I'm just thinking like I'm gonna just get as much damage off and just break his team apart as much as I can. So he could stay in and click Thunderbolt, or I could just stay in and click Tail Glow. So here, I go for Tail Glow and I do outspeed, which is really nice, and he goes for the Toxic, predicting my switch in, I would assume, seeing I do have 2 ground types. He goes into the Decidueye, and I'm pretty surprised because I could have just clicked Ice Beam and killed this thing, but I was kind of expecting him to maybe go into Electros. Oh shoot. Oh well, I go for the Ice Beam and the Decidueye does go down, so man, if he does pick up a kill, he does bring the Electros. I'm gonna reveal the U-turn, get a nice 18% off. I do not kill at +3. I'm gonna go into my Stunfisk, predicting the Thunderbolt, and here I can go for a Toxic, predicting the Donphan. Now here, I do make more of a misplay. I do know, so considering that I have 2 flying types and I'm a Stunfisk, I would assume that he would go for Rocks. But I make the misplay of staying in and going for my own Rocks. The only way I can get rid of Rocks is Defog on Latias, and I just set up Rocks, which is basically pointless. So my play definitely there was to go into either Latias, or just go into Latias, I would assume, and then click either Defog or HP Fire, predicting the Scizor. So here I'm gonna go into my Latias, predicting the Earthquake, but he's just gonna go for the Rapid Spin. This is also nice because now I can go for a Defog, but I think here he's actually gonna go for an offensive attack. So I'm gonna go for the Psychic, but he actually goes into the Scizor. And depending on this investment, this HP Fire should be able to O-code the Scizor, so it's not gonna be a problem. But unless he has Bulk, and yep, Latias is gonna die, but thankfully he does have Life Force, so he is also gonna go down. And we're sitting at a pretty decent position. I'm gonna go into my Manaphy as he does go into Dragonite, and I did see his video. He predicted me to have ICMZ, and that's the only reason why he switches out on this following turn. But I don't have Ice Beam. I guess he could have just clicked D-Dance and clicked Ice Beam. But the only problem with that is that that doesn't really make sense to me, because if he sets up on me right now and I get rid of his scale, my Staraptor could still be scarfed, and I could click Bravebird. I'm pretty sure I was scarfed. Yeah, I was scarfed. So like if he clicks DD, I click Ice Beam, and then he has to kill me the following turn, or else he dies to another Ice Beam. I can go into my Scarf Raptor and just pick him off. Or if I had Air Balloon, Stack Attacka, then I could just Stone Edge or Gyro Ball. So it really didn't make sense for me to click Ice Beam when he has a safe switch into Electro. So it didn't make sense for me to just it didn't make any sense to me, because like he doesn't have enough information on my team to set up unless he's just banking on it. So I'm gonna go for the U-turn. I make the right play. He goes into Electros, get another 16% off. I'm gonna go into my Stunfisk, and this is where I make the giant misplay. I wanted to go for Rocks for sure, but I didn't acknowledge that Dragonite. I did acknowledge this, but I didn't capitalize on it. This was definitely my misplay, and I should have known better. But here I'm gonna go for my Rocks, because he does go into Dragonite, and this is bad. So here's my other mistake. He goes for Dragonite, as you guys do see, and I'm gonna go for the Discharge. I do 11%, and what I should have done was click Toxic. So I wanted to click Discharge. I guess I went for Discharge because potential for paralysis, plus it actually gets off damage compared to Toxic, and if he has a Lumberry, then I don't get any damage off, and he's still at his multi-skill. So Discharge seemed like the proper play. But I think realistically I should have just gone for the foul play, because here he goes for a second D-Dance, and at +2 foul play is unfortunately not going to OHKO, and now that he's +2/+2 and I'm not Shucka Berry on my Stunfisk, I am going to go down. I'm going to Staraptor. If I had Quick Attack, this would be an issue. As you guys reveal, he doesn't have E-Speed, so if I had Quick Attack, we would have been in a pretty good position to win the game. But here I'm going to make a camera up to just Mega Evolve and die, and at this point my Stack Attacker doesn't have an Air Balloon, and Manaphy is just going to come in. There's no way in which I live this Dragon Claw, and that's basically going to be GG to Gran. So yeah, we put a lot of offensive pressure in this game. It does reveal that he has the Z move. So I mean, like, if I clicked foul play instead of discharge, I don't know if he would have went for the Z move. He probably would have felt obligated to, because I'm a stun fisk, and I don't +1 earthquake didn't kill me. So he had to go for it. But regardless of that, even if I did go for that, if I click foul play and then he went for D-dance, I would have gotten more than 12% off, and then he probably would have gone for a Z move. But in which case, since I am Scarf Rafter, I would have gone into that, pick out the dragon. I wouldn't have been an issue. So I mean, actually, I don't know if Brave Bird would have killed from how much foul play would have done. But that is basically going to be the match. GG to Gran. We lose 4-0, and it's honestly not that bad. I mean, at this point of how my life is going right now, and considering my start to the league, I really don't care. I mean, I'm just here for just jokes and giggles right now. I mean, like, I could try. I mean, I'm not saying I'm not trying, but like, it's not really affecting me as much, to the point where, like, oh man, I should be like hella sad right now. But nah, it's all good fun and games. But other than that, we are 0-2 -7, I believe. But yeah, that is gonna be our match. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed, make sure you guys like and subscribe for more content from me, from yours truly. But other than that, if you guys are still here, it's very much appreciated. This is Shay Sexy here, and I'll see you guys in the next encounter.